What happened? I want to get serious now. So you put out the EP, then Surfer Rosa, Doolittle, Bossa Nova, and then Trompe Le Monde.
Oh, yeah.
And then what happens? Why did you break up?
Well, it just we weren't happy anymore. There was this tension,
Yeah.
There was just this massive tension, and yeah, I couldn't stand it anymore. Really, after a while, it was bad.
Like, because I always wonder that, like, how can you can't just talk it out? Tension?
Oh, a talk?
Yeah.
No,
All getting to sit in a room and go. Tell
we were socially inept. We never talked about anything. We just didn't.
Yeah.
Who's that? David Lee Ross said, you want to break up a band? 2 words: band meeting.
Yeah. Right. Band meeting. That means it's over.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then you break up, and then how long will you? Because I just remember it being over a decade, right? Longer than that you were broken up. How long?
About a decade.
Yeah, about
10
10
years. Yeah.
And in that, because I'm just so curious about this, because I know a lot of bands break up, but what do you talk to them in the 10 years, or do you just stay completely silent?
Just with Charles and because I record on his solo stuff.
Oh, right.
And David.
Right.
Yeah. And Kim, there's no bad blood. We just don't talk after the tour. Like, I haven't talked to David since we left Australia. In March.
March.
Yeah. It's like the Corona thing was just raging.
Yeah.
And we just got the hell out of there. And Charles maybe once. Paz, I haven't talked to her. It's just what bands do. It's normal.
It's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
You think that you would call each other every day?
Yeah.
How's the baby? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you doing the yoga? You guys don't do that. No, you guys show up at it's like work.
Yeah.
It's workmates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I worked at Radio Shack, because we brought up Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Is Radio Shack still around?
Maybe.
Maybe
They're bankrupt.
Yeah.
But
And I'm working with a crew of people. On our off days, we probably wouldn't talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But you guys, there's love there, though.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
there's mutual respect and all that, but it's just, you don't think about it.
Yeah, like Jordan Peele. That's good. I was on Mad TV with Jordan.
For how many years?
I was on Mad TV with him for 5 or 6 years.
It's a long time.
And then, that he did Key and Peele and this and that. Then he won his Academy Award. And he texts me once every other month, back and forth. How's it going, this and that. But it's not like we talk. So I get it. But I love him dearly. I love everyone from Mad TV deeply. If I saw them in the streets, I would give them a hug. What?
Nothing. Our garden. It's a neighbor's gardener who's doing his.
Is that driving you crazy?
No, it's not driving me crazy.
But Joey, what did you do in that 10 years?
I tinfoiled all the windows. I really did.
What?
I fell in this deep depression.
Right.
I've always had it. I've always had it in the road, but that it was too much time, and I stewed in it.
Yeah.
And yeah. My wife at the time said, "What are you doing?" He's like, I think blackout curtains are expensive.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was totally normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was genius.
It is genius. That's what I did in college when we were broke. We
Tinfoil,
put tinfoil.
Yeah.
But I locked myself in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I stunk too. I mean, I really did. It was, now I look back at it, it wasn't normal.
And we're similar in many ways where we dipped in the drugs.
Yes.
And, I want people to know that the way I know Joey as a sober guy.
Yeah.
And I, too, am sober, and we've connected in that way. That's our the foundation. And what is, I mean, because I know that when you got sober, it was a difficult transition, like all of us, right?
Yeah.
Like if the first year was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know what to do with my days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when I knew it wasn't normal. That's maybe I did have a problem.
Yeah.
No, everyone else knew but me.
Yeah.
But then I started to know. And then I really knew when I was just puzzled what the fuck people do when they wake up.
Yeah.
What do you do? Well, you know, what do we have? Lunch? Even lunch. I felt bad by not ordering a drink.
Yeah.
When I go out, you know, and I go to these places and yeah. Anyways, what are we talking? I'd go to these places and they know me, and they would. I'd start hearing the shaker right when I enter the door.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And they just go, what? It's like, but they respect it.
Yeah, it's an odd thing. It is. It's but you know, let me be honest. I don't do it. Listen, do I miss it? Does it feel good to get high? Yeah, but I just can't live. You know what I mean? Number one, when I'm smoking weed or doing whatever I'm doing, I can't live in the moment. I can't connect with people around me. I can't. I'm just not in God's light. It's hard to explain, but you know, by being sober, there's a spiritual element to my, you know what I mean, sobriety. And it's like, and you know, I've been sober off and on since I was 17 years old. So I know what it feels like to be present and mindful and to be, you know what I mean, clear, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I just can't, I'm like anyone else. When I go to a Mexican restaurant, I want a martinis.
Margarita, babe.
Margaritas.
Marque? What?
Marquez.
Yeah, martini.
What's it called?
Mexican
Margaritas?
Margaritas.
Yeah.
Margaritas, right? Massachusetts, right? Right. I can't say certain things, all right? And I'm tired of being, sorry,
George.
fucking shamed by white people because I can't speak your language correctly. All right? I'm doing the best I can.
I mixed up pronouns. And someone told me that the Filipino language,
Filipino
Tagalog,
thing.
doesn't have pronouns.
Doesn't. So my mom is.
So I go like, Dad, you just say it's he, she, to he, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we can't assume she's a girl. I mean, a boy. Not at this time.
You know what though? If you really think about it, the Filipinos got that part right in their language. Like they just don't refer to anything as male or female.
Yeah.
It's just like if it's just a person.
Yep.
Like there's no male, female. So my mom, it's always, this is how she says it. Oh, you know, darling. So she went to she just covers her bases and she says he, she, just in case it's a he or a she.